Hey, looks like we're live. Welcome everybody. Thanks for checking us out here tonight. We're hoping to have Sherry Sharman join us. She's working on her connection here. Gonna get rolling here right now because we're live. So my name is Christian Henneke. For those of you that don't know me, excited to talk with you about what we're seeing here with Dubli tonight. Got my friend John Lavinia here with me, seven-figure earner guy that I ran into a year and a half, a couple years ago. Learned a lot from this guy, so I'm excited to be on with him. I think, John, we're just going to dive right into content here, right? Start telling people what's up.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, everybody, John Lavinia here. I know we've got a lot of guests joining us for the first time. They have no idea maybe who Christian is or who I am. We are expecting Sherry here in a moment. She's having her tech difficulties. She's on a Windows machine, apparently. But we'll forgive her. But just for the benefit of our guests, for people who don't know who we are, Christian, as he mentioned, has known me for, it's been almost 2 years now, I think. I've been around the home business world for, full-time for probably 15 years, successfully for over 12 years. I've been able to make a few $1,000,000, which is cool. But I've been on a mission for forever to assist people the most efficient way I can and the most expeditious way I can to get to a significant income, whether we're talking online business or offline business. I'm also an author, international speaker, and at this point, an online marketing coach. So what we're going to show you here tonight is something that has taken us by storm. As much experience as Christian has, he's made millions in home business. Same here. We're blown away with what we've got. We've never seen anything like this before. Once before in my life, I've seen something blow up to the tune of millions of dollars in very short order. What you're about to see here tonight is, let me put it to you this way. I want you to look back on today. Let's say you're a guest and you're just meeting us for the first time. I want you to look back on today, 3rd of September 2014, as the day you stopped worrying about money for the rest of your life. I know that's a bold statement, but that's when I saw what you're about to see. I said, oh my goodness, this is it. A couple of years from now, we're done, right? We're go drink coconut drinks on the beach if that's what you want to do. It's that big, okay? So, and I'm not a hype guy. Anybody who knows me, Christian, can corroborate this. I don't do hype. I want facts. I want numbers, right? I want to analyze something to death. I want to take it apart and see how I can break it, see why it won't work, right? I'm a skeptical dude, okay? So this is it. All right, so what you're about to see, just hang on to your seat. You may want to take some notes. We're going to do some screen shares, and I think, Christian, if you would kick us off a little bit with a little bit of a story, because here's what happened. 3 weeks ago, I didn't know that this even existed. Okay, the company that we're going to be talking about, I thought went out of business. They made some serious errors, right? Cost them lots of money, but fortunately, they've got billionaires behind it, and they were able to straighten things out. 3 weeks ago, I got a phone call from this guy, Christian, saying, hey, your plane leaves at 8 o'clock in the morning. Meet us in San Diego tomorrow, right? I didn't even know what the hell we're talking about. Now here we are, 3 weeks later. We've already brought in, I think, closing in on 600 grand in terms of business, just without any marketing, without anything. So you're seeing this very, very early, okay, what we're going to be putting together. Stay tuned throughout this whole webinar, because at the end, we're going to show you some stuff which nobody else has, okay? So just watch what happens. Christian, maybe set the stage, and I'll see if I can go help Sherry figure out how to use her computer.
Yep, sounds good. So yeah, like John said, just a few weeks ago I gave John a ring. Well, a few weeks prior to that, I have been on this path with my work in internet marketing for almost 2 years now. That led me to working on some SEO stuff, some basic search engine optimization stuff. And I'll throw out that I'm not techie. I'm not a techie guy. I don't speak internet. It's like a foreign language to me. So it takes a lot of work for me to dive in and figure any of this stuff out. I have done well just focusing on one thing at a time, learning one thing and getting good at one thing. So that's what I was focusing on the earlier part of this year. Well, that led me to a phone call with a guy named Matt Trainer about 8 weeks ago or so now, and I was interested and excited to meet Matt. Hey, Sherry. Glad you made it. So I was interested and excited to meet Matt because I had heard that he was probably the best in the world at what he does. And it's in a related field. He does video SEO and regular search and optimization. And I've built a nice business for myself this year using this SEO stuff. Anyway, I meet Matt, and sure enough, he's unbelievable. Like, I can't even, it's hard for me to comprehend what this guy can do. This leads then a few weeks later to a phone call I get from a mutual friend of Matt and I's saying, hey, can you come out and meet us? We want to show you this this Dubli thing. And I'm like, oh, seriously? No. I've heard of that. Isn't that auction thing? No thanks. Fortunately, they were persistent, and what ended up getting me to say yes was the fact that Matt Trainer was going to be there in person. I wanted to meet Matt. We saw Dubli that night. This is now a month ago. We saw Dubli that night, and I went in prepared to say no. I was going to politely, kind of sort of listen and then say no. But we were blown away in the first 5-10 minutes of the presentation that we saw. I was hearing things like customer to rep ratio of almost 400 to 1. That means there's about 400 customers for every rep or every business opportunity person. I've never heard numbers like that before in anything, ever. That's compelling. That got me to sit up straight and pay attention because that sounds like to me it sounds like a big business, a legit business. I heard things that made me think that this is going to be mainstream, that Dubli has a product that's not only socially acceptable, which if you're a guest here tonight and you've been around MLM at all, multi-level marketing or network marketing or direct sales, you might have that stigma, that feeling of, oh, this is dirty. I don't even know why it's dirty, but I feel like MLM is dirty. I think general public perception has been that. And we've battled that. Anybody that's been active in MLM kind of deals with that on a day-to-day basis. When I saw Dubli, I was thinking, man, it not only does it sound socially acceptable, I can imagine this being socially desirable even. Who wouldn't want 14% cash back at Priceline? Who wouldn't want that? 10.5% back at hotels.com, and I could go on, and we'll get into that in the presentation here tonight. But that's what I started to see, and that totally changed my mind. It blew Matt Trainer away to the point that he walked away from an 8-figure business to pursue Dubli full time. I was sitting next to the guy watching this transformation happen a month ago, and I'm looking at the guy going, holy cow, this is an 8-figure earner that is sitting up straight, paying attention, hanging on every word from this Dubli guy. It was a big deal, and I knew that you don't walk away from an 8-figure business for something smaller. Matt quickly, within a couple days, Matt looked me in the eye and said, dude, I'm going to make $1 billion here, fast. This is so big. So I'm excited. I'm glad you guys are here with us tonight. I'm glad Sherry Sharman's here. She's a legend in the multi-level marketing industry, an big 8-figure earner. She saw something special in Dubli. There's a lot of critical thinkers here. There's a lot of people that make data-driven decisions, logical decisions. And I love marketing as much as the next guy. I like some of that. We're going to get into some of that tonight, but what you're about to see is amazing, and the timing is unusual. And like John, I'm not a hype guy, but I'll tell you this: it's early September as we're having this here, and towards the end of this month, we are going to fire up a machine the likes of which has never been seen on the internet. And you have a chance to be a part of that, and you have a chance to bring some friends to the party and let them in on it. I don't know about you, John, but and Sherry, but I've told friends and family, like people I normally wouldn't talk to in my day-to-day business. I just can't help it. I know what we're looking at, and I want them involved for their sake. So very, very big deal, and I think that kind of sets the stage. But maybe we can kick it over to Sherry and Sherry, I'd like to hear your take. What drew you to Dubli? I think you're muted too, so click the unmute thing up there so we can hear you, if you can find it. Top center of your screen, if you hover over the microphone. There you go.
Okay, I'm there.
Yep, you're there.
Okay, great. Well, as you can tell, you guys, it took me a while to get on because this is my second Google Hangout, and I'm learning all this high-tech stuff because I'm definitely what you call high-touch versus high-tech. And Christian, I appreciate the intro, but I haven't earned 8 figures yet. I've done the 6 and I've done the 7, but I haven't done the 8. We will do 8 with you.
That's good. Okay.
For sure. The rumor mill out there is so strong anyway. And when you were talking about network marketing feeling dirty sometimes, I think it's because network marketing takes everybody. There's no screening process whatsoever. Anybody can sign up, and a lot of people fail. And one of the things when I got involved in this industry back in 1987, I figured out real early in my career, it's a people-building business. If you can help people make stronger finances, have personal development, and create a family, you've got a strong group. And what I saw with Dubli, I'm going to be honest with you guys, I signed up over 2 years ago, did not get active until this last month when I met all you guys, because when I saw what you guys, it was like watching Matt and Rich and you and all the light bulbs going on with all these amazing SEO guys. I went, I want to do it that way. For 27 years I've done it the old school way, and I'm going, what you guys are doing right now is what's attracting not only me but thousands of people, and this is going to be not only the largest group in Dubli, but I think it's going to make a major impact on the world. And there is no product like cashback. I mean, folks, last night I went and I got Dr. Dre's Beat earphones for our Dubli trip that we're going to be taking, since we're going to all be flying, to Dubai next week. And I saved $21. I mean, $21 isn't a lot, but when you keep adding every time you buy a purchase and you're saving that kind of money, I mean, there's nothing else out there like this. And that's why I'm so excited to be working with this team. And, first of all, I want to congratulate you for being the fastest VP in the company, and your whole team, how they pull together. I mean, they're just phenomenal. And I have to give a shout out to my girl Tarlise, who just went SD. It's the first female Woolcar girl that is not only taking the country by storm. She, just keep an eye on her, and all the people that are on this webinar understand it's the first time you're taking high touch and high tech and putting them together. And that's what we're going to be doing. And from all my experience, I've never seen anything like this, and I really want to congratulate all this team.
Thanks, Sherry. So I want to go back to something you said a second ago. You said you got a pair of headphones, Dr. Dre headphones.
Yeah, last night from Best Buy.
So for the guests, let's talk about that for a second. So you went and bought something you were going to buy anyway, right?
Yes. Because
you're a Dubli customer, you're telling me you got over $20 cash back on something you were going to buy anyway?
Correct. And it was really fun because I'm like looking all around, going, okay, where can I get the best, for my VIP membership, where I can get the highest percentage. And so I was shopping around, and I found Best Buy was the best one.
Yeah, cool. Good deal. So this is something that stood out to me a month ago when I first saw this. I've been a Costco member for, I don't know, 10, 12, 15 years, something like that. And big fan of Costco, love Costco, shop there all the time. I saw what Dubli offers as, it's kind of like a global, to me it feels kind of like a global Costco or Sam's Club membership, but it applies to everything online.
Correct.
Maybe not everything, but a lot of stuff online. So I can go shop all over the place and get cash back. I shopped at Nordstrom yesterday, which I never do, but I went to Nordstrom online and I ordered the best flip-flops in the world, these, a new pair of these. And I don't even know how much cash back I got. I think 9.2% cash back on about $70. Never been able to do that before. I'm a very happy Dubli customer.
Well, and you know, Christian, I've never seen so many leaders converging under one roof right now. I mean, they're coming out of the woodworks, and this is a time for everyone that's new, that's watching this, to hit your warm market quickly, because I'm hearing from people going, oh, you know, my cousin's signing up with someone else, you know, and it's like he or she who gets to them first, you definitely want to take action now.
Yeah, we're going to saturate the market. I mean, that's one of the things. I mean, that's part of the plan. That's something I've never been a part of a team, and I've never been a part of anything where the plan was to take over the entire market, was to saturate the entire market, and we've never been able to talk like that before, because I think generally in multi-level marketing you have this market cap of, I don't know, 3-4% of the, you know, what, maybe 5% of the total global population, right?
Right.
And that's one of the huge things here, and I really want guests to get this. This is not your everyday MLM kind of thing that you've heard about probably over and over again. This is cash back. So think about this from a consumer's perspective. I'm going to spend, and you're going to spend $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 a year surviving, right? Buying household stuff from Walmart and Target, buying electronics from Apple and Best Buy, doing travel with Travelocity and Expedia and Hotels.com and stuff like that, and on and on and on. I mean, over 4,000 stores just here in the U.S. We all shop with these brands already anyway. Dubli gives us a way to get really significant cash back on money we're going to spend anyway with brands we already know, like, and trust.
That's right.
When I got that, I thought this is going to be a household name in the next couple of years. And we have a chance, we right here tonight have a chance to be a part of what pushes the Dubli name out and makes it a household name. And the money involved, we'll get into that a little more here as we go. The money involved in this, holy cow, you guys, unbelievable. Okay, John, you better take it. I feel myself starting to ramble, so you better take over.
All right, so let's launch into some details. Here we go. Christian, Sherry, thank you for also being here. I know once I go on a rant, it's kind of hard for me to stop running my mouth. But here's what I want to do. I want to show people actually inside what the customer sees, and then what we're doing about it, right? Like what's our role in all this. So everybody here right now, that you know, the two people you just met, plus all of our guests or whoever invited you here, we're all entrepreneurs. We're looking at a significant 7-figure to 8-figure play within the next 18 to 24 months. I mean, I wouldn't be here for less than that. Okay, so this is big, as Christian said. I'm going to show you why it's big from the customer's perspective and from the entrepreneur's perspective, and then from one additional perspective, the back-end perspective, the company perspective. Let me show you what we're talking about here. Christian, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, and so just let me know when you're able to see it. Start screen share. Here we go. Let me know when you got that.
It's like there we go. You're
okay,
good.
We're good. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, this is Dubli.com. This is the company that Christian's been talking about. As I mentioned, I had seen this company some years ago. They were doing some wacky online auction deals and reverse auctions and whatever, and the business model had some serious flaws, and it wound up not working out, right? So, by the way, this is a publicly traded company on the OTC market. I could show you a little bit more about the company that's behind all this. But what this is the customer portal. This is the product, okay? Dubli.com, which you could see, and maybe if you're on a broadcast page from whoever invited you here, there may be a link or something for you to go look at this. But right here you can see it's an international operation. It's a multinational company. They're the only online cashback program operating globally, okay? So they are the 10,000-pound gorilla in this case. But up to this point, the majority of their traction has been in Europe, India, and the UAE, the Arabian Peninsula, that area. And so what are they interested in? They're interested in the largest consumer market in the world, the United States, right? So that's what this is all about. I'm going to show you, as Christian said, there's a lot of money here. I'm going to show you why there's a lot of money here in just a minute. But let's just say that you're a customer who was referred to go learn how to get some cash back. with this Dubli thing, right, that nobody in America has ever heard about. Well, here's the website. Oh, look, we got big fonts here and graphics. It's point and click simple. Oh, we can sign up for free, right? And that takes, what? That takes 10 seconds. Pick a username, email, password. What country are you in? Click, go. Done. Done. And how much did that cost? Nothing. Well, it cost you 10 seconds of your life, right? It cost you 10 seconds and you're in. That's how fast it is to acquire a customer in Dubli. Now, why would somebody do that? Because this is how it works. You sign up, you shop, and you get cash back. That's the entirety of the experience. So as Christian already mentioned, people are going and they're doing their online shopping anyway. Here's he mentioned Best Buy and various companies. I'll show you that here in a moment. But without taking a penny out of their pocket, they can start getting cash back as a free member. Now, when I looked at that as a guy who's into sales and marketing, and what's going to convert, right? What's going to sell in the open public? Typically, in let's say a home business or network marketing program, you're asking people to take money out of their pocket, which they have not yet allocated. Okay, this is not part of their current budget, but to go ahead and put that money on, let's say $100 per month auto ship or something for your skin cream or your jungle juice, right? In hopes that they're going to do the business and the comp plan, and they're going to make more money than they're paying out each month. And we know what that looks like, right? 99% of the people say no. Even the ones that say yes, they quit in 60 to 90 days, right? And all the problems of traditional network marketing, which, by the way, I'm not a fan of, me personally, and also Matt Trainer, who Christian mentioned earlier. He's the SEO mind behind this. We're going to talk more about that towards the end. But we're not like big fans of doing house parties with milk and cookies and, dragging our friends, family, and neighbors to hotel rooms. We just don't do that, right? But that's what most people in the network marketing world are doing. They're attempting to get people to allocate new money to products they didn't know existed before they sat down in the hotel room meeting, okay? So here we're just saying, do what you normally do. Don't change your habits. Let us just give you some cash back. Oh, and you could sign up for free. Oh, and it takes 10 seconds. So now you can see why everybody says yes. It's just a no-brainer, right? As much as that sounds cliche, right? Now you can upgrade your membership to what's called a premium or a VIP. I'll show you what that means here in a minute. And you could also, as a customer, refer other customers and get a $20 kickback, just like you're referring somebody to DirecTV or something, and now they're going to give you the customer kickback for finding a new customer for them or something. But look at this. Here's the travel stuff. Okay, this is just a little tiny taste of it, right? Priceline, right? Anybody shop there? Jet Setter, hotels, Hotwire. We got Travelocity, and on it goes. If you're a free member, you can get 8% cash back. Premium, 12%. VIP, 14%. So it pays to upgrade. We go down here. Here's a few of the hot items in the shopping mall. We got Levi's, which I'm wearing a pair right now. Here's Best Buy, which is already mentioned. Nordstrom, right? High-end stuff. Overstock.com. Overstock's already giving you a good deal. Well, go ahead and get cash back. Here's 7% as a VIP member. How much cash back can you get this year? Well, let's say on travel, we'll just leave these selections here as whatever the standard is. Let's just put them all right in the middle. Okay, so shopping, I know nobody does more than $2,000 worth of shopping a year. Utilities, right? And that could be a variety of things. Let's see what other categories we have here. Telecom, let's try that. Let's just say $1,200 a year. So here as a free member, just with these sliders in the middle, I can get $299 cash back. With a premium, I can get $634. With a VIP, I can get $801. Just with these. If we go ahead and drop these down, these maybe are a little bit too robust. Look at this. Right? So this is significant money. What are the prices? Free is obviously free. Premium is $495 a month. VIP is $99 a year, just like your Costco membership or what have you. Right? Now, once again, you can sign up for free. You can always upgrade later. Right? So you see how sticky this is. Okay, now when people start seeing the cash back that's available, they upgrade in short order. The last statistic I heard was that it's about 80% of the free members become paid members, either premium or VIP. And there's some advantages to that. Let's go into the travel section here. Okay, this is the first, and we start talking about our plan as a team. We're known as WooCar. Okay, and I'll tell you what that means here in just a minute. But we're looking at this from a customer acquisition and a partnership acquisition perspective, and I'll show you what that means here in a second. But right here, you could see the differences between free member and paid member. Okay, we look at the shopping mall. Let's take a look at this. And this is what I was thinking when I first saw this. I was like, well, you know, a cashback program on stuff that I don't want to buy. Are we talking about, you know, Bob's Apple Cart or something? No, I'm looking for, you know, stuff that I want to buy, right? So let's see what comes up in the shopping mall. Right now, I'm just in the U.S. mall. There's also malls in Italy, Russia, Spain, what else? India, right? So they got all these global malls as well. Let's see, what's something I might want to buy? How about, well, right now I'm talking to you on an Apple MacBook Pro, so let's try Apple Store. Let's see what comes up here. For some reason, my my internet connection seems to be running a little slow. Hopefully, you guys can hear me okay.
Yeah, all good here. Everything's
okay,
smooth.
Very good. So maybe, all right, here it comes. Let's see what comes up here. Any second now, ladies and gentlemen. All right, what the hell's going on? This is taking too long. Ah, okay, here we go. Look at this Apple Store. Look at this, 7% on Apple. Apple doesn't give anybody money. Everybody pays retail at Apple. Right? But what about, and this was a consideration I had, well, I can go to third-party retailers and I can not have to pay tax, right? Because Apple has stores here on the ground, right? So you got to pay sales tax. What about Mac Mall? I buy stuff from Mac Mall. Let's see if that's in here. And naturally, it's going to take a long time. By the way, they are. So not only are you getting, you know, the free shipping and the cash back through Dubli, now you're dealing with the store of choice, right? And like we already mentioned, here's Best Buy and these other ones, Starbucks, Nordstrom, Lord & Taylor, Walmart, right? So there are so many opportunities, whatever price range people are looking at, whatever their taste is, right? Maybe they hate Apple and Mac and all this. Here we go, Mac Mall, 7%, right? So I'm just giving you a couple examples here, but there are thousands of premium merchants in here, things that people are already buying anyway. So think about that. Think about how huge this is. The average VIP member, okay, I showed you the VIP membership before. The average VIP member gets something like $500 a year in cash back just on stuff they're already buying anyway. In fact, when we were in that private meeting in San Diego a few weeks ago, and when they flew me in to talk about what we're doing here and how we all hate MLM, but now we're all going to go join the MLM deal, I met one guy who's an SEO guy. He's not you know, he's not somebody that you'd know from being a salesperson or something. He's a guy who types on computers all day, and he said, "Oh, I already have a Dubli membership." And somebody said, "Well, does it work? Right? Have you gotten any cash back?" He said, "Oh, I think maybe $50 or something. I don't know." And well, go look. So he logs into his account. He's already gotten $450 cash back. He didn't even know it. So it was working in the background. How does that happen? Here's how it happens. Because the chief technology officer here with Dubli is the guy who programmed Bing for Microsoft. I mean, we're talking heavy hitters in this thing, and we've got this thing called the Dubli toolbar. Watch this work. Right now I'm on Firefox. Everybody can have Firefox. You download it. Works on Mac. Works on a PC too, believe it or not. And sorry about the PC jokes, but works on Firefox, works on Chrome. They're programming it right now for Safari, Internet Explorer, if they can get that one to work, and Opera and whatever else. Right now I'm on Firefox. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to Google a term, Christian, what am I buying today? How about fishing poles? Look at this, fishing poles. Apparently it's a popular term. Okay, so what's happening here? Fishing poles. Look what happened. The Dubli toolbar pops up. This is on Google, my friends. This is Google. This isn't Dubli. This is Google. I'm just shopping as normal, right? Now I can go to this store, whatever this store is, the Bass or something, Sierra Trading Post. Any of our fishing friends know about that? Oh, and look, the Dubli toolbar pops up and says get 9.2% cash back. Well, let's go ahead and activate that. And watch this little toolbar up here. Turns from red. Oh, I got to log in. Apparently I got to log in or something. Hold on a second. Oh, I'm in the Australian mall. Forgive me, guys. My vast 2.5 weeks of experience with this. I'm still learning how to use my stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and log in. Make sure I'm logged in with this.
From what I'm seeing, John, this looks like a no-brainer for the consumer, huh?
Well, yeah, exactly. Exactly. If I can just do this, fishing poles. Okay, now here we go. Okay, so here's that Sierra trading post, right? I can go to the store, or let's say I'm a free member and I'm thinking I'm about to go spend a bunch of money on fishing supplies. Let me go ahead and upgrade my membership right here, right from Google, right into Dubli. VIP membership 9.2. Let's go to this store and see what happens. Sierra trading post. Look at this. We got fishing poles. I don't know what this store is. I don't endorse or not endorse this store. I'm just letting you know this is one of these stores, and you can go here and do it. And I go ahead and I make my purchases, 9.2% cash back. I go ahead and activate that, and we are ready to rock. I just go ahead and start shopping. And again, this was all right from Google. So what I saw when I saw this was technology that literally gets under the customer, doesn't ask them to change any of the, here's the toolbar now. You can see it's green up here in the top right. Okay, doesn't ask them to change their buying habits. They're going to Google. They're saying, you know, find me the best deal on the whatever hotel, the Ritz-Carlton in Phoenix, Arizona. Okay, and now they can go and get cash back before they go to Priceline. So now their guns are loaded, right? When they get to Priceline or Travelocity or whatever they're going to do. Okay, and that's the angle that we're looking at this from, is acquiring those customers while they're looking to make purchases that they're already planning to make. Okay, now we shift over into the business opportunity side of this. Christian or Sherry, any comments on the customer experience before we move on?
The powerful thing, and I'm glad that you showed this, because, can you guys hear me? Am I on?
Yes, you're on.
I'm still learning. The powerful thing is that it upgrades, and I think you know, you can get a person in for free, and immediately they're in their own mind they're going to realize, you know, I'm losing money not being a VIP member. So I think that, you know, when you really look at what we have here, nobody can touch us.
Yeah, it's really, really strong. In fact, here there's even special deals, like if I wanted to go do the Peruvian connection or for Zieri or whatever. I mean, there's some extra special stuff that's going on right now. Here's my account, right? Again, I'm in this 2 weeks. I've already got these are pending. These move over as they post to the account, or however it works. Takes a few days, but I've already got 53 here and 34 here. I've practically got my money's worth already for my $99 membership, right? I practically got my money's worth, and I still got another 50-something weeks to get my money's worth on this deal. So again, really, really powerful for the customer. Everybody can say yes. Now we move over into the business. Christian, any comments before we move into the business aspect of this?
No, I think I'm good. The customer's experience to me is what cemented the opportunity side. So this is man.
Right. So now here's Dubli Network. Okay, different website. Here's Dubli, right? Here's what nobody else sees. Here's what the customer doesn't even know exists. Okay, Dubli Network. This is the driving force of the customer acquisition program. So watch how this happens. First, I'll just say a couple, I guess, nice things about the company. Board of directors, just in case you want to see, are there like actual people with financial means backing this up? The answer is yes. Here's Blas. He's 15 years Microsoft. He opened all of Microsoft Latin America. Okay, billionaire. Here's Michael Hansen, the guy that started all this. Word has it he owns the largest house in the country of Denmark, which is where he's from. I got to see pictures of it as well, because I had lunch with his liaison last week here in North America. But we'll be hanging out with him in Dubai in a couple of weeks, where a bunch of us are headed out there. Lester, this guy, he looks like a happy guy, right? He's an investment and finance type. So anyway, these are heavy hitters. I already mentioned on the tech side, we got some serious programming might behind the scenes. And then as far as the headquarters, they are once again multinational. Dubai, Florida, right? So if you want to get exotic, right, there's that. And then Berlin are the three main locations at this point. So big company doing big business. Oh, and their central headquarters are in Cyprus. So that's a bit about the company. Now I'm going to show you what we're doing here on the networking side. Whoever invited you here has a join link. It may be on this page where you're watching this right now. Otherwise, just get back to them and get their join link. So right here, join now. What you'll see is that there are several packages that people can get started with. And I'm going to tell you what these are here briefly. Okay, so the first thing we've got is a business license. Okay, so to get into the deal, to have a license, and this is a one-time fee of $99. Okay, so that gets you into Dubli Network. Then you've got these membership packages. Okay, now what these are prepaid memberships that you can resell, that you can give as samples, you can give them to your brother, your mom, whatever. And these are called VIP memberships and trial VIP memberships. What does that mean? Well, we already talked about VIP memberships, $99 a year. You get the maximum cash back. You also get the ability to, you have your own Dubli credit card where they can put the cash back on there for you. Okay. You also have the ability to refer others as a VIP member and get a $20 kickback. Okay. So the VIP memberships are very valuable. The trial VIP memberships, as an alternative, are 30-day trials that people can go in and the system works as if they are paid VIP. And then in 30 days, they can go ahead and upgrade or not, okay, whatever they want to do. So this $99 plus either one of these $495 makes about a $600 entry for a person getting started as what's called a team member, okay? Then there's this Team Leader Accelerator package, and this is what we've all done. And there's a few reasons for this. Number one is that you get a whole lot more of these, okay? So you're not just getting a 10 and 100. There's a bit more in there. And you also get put into the comp plan at a higher commission percentage. Okay, you're actually getting started with a higher rank, and there's also a back-end opportunity, which we're about to talk about here, which makes the whole thing just a no-brainer, and I'll get to that here in just a second. One of the things you get with a Team Leader Accelerator package is what's called the partnership training. Let me tell you what that is. And forgive my penmanship. So let's say that you have, and I don't have any slides or anything to show you here tonight. Again, this is just an invitation-only sort of insider's look at what we're doing and why this thing's on fire. Let's say that you have a business that, you know, a business owner, they own a salon, let's say, and the salon owner's name is Sally. So we're going to go to Sally at Sally's Salon and say, hey, Sally, you've got a database here of, let's say, 500 people or something that come into your salon, and they show up once a month for a massage or a pedicure or whatever you sell here. Well, do you make any money on these people when they're not in your salon? Well, no, I don't. Can you help me? Yes, we can help you. In fact, you can get a co-brand or a white label of this Dubli technology. It's not Dubli anymore. Now it's Sally's Salon cashback program, and you can offer your clientele free pedicure when they come in and sign up for free to Sally's Salon cashback program. And now when they go out and do the shopping they're going to do online anyway, you're monetizing your database every single day when they're not in your store. That's the partnership program. Okay, and you can see that the wholesale price on one unit of that here is $6,000. So that's a partnership account. This is a 3-pack. Let's say you're a person who's heavily into reselling that, or you sell it for a lot more than $12,000. Okay, but or maybe you yourself, you've got several businesses that you'd like to co-brand or put your own label on this Dubli stuff. Okay, fine, right? You can do that here. For the the participant who's not looking to be a corporation or something, then this $24.75 is as far as you need to go. And you can always upgrade later if you wanted to. But the point is that now you're monetizing a database of people while they're not even in your store. Now it gets even better. Let's say that you go to the pancake breakfast at your church. And of course, they're always looking to raise funds. The charity or the church, the nonprofit, the school, right? And they also would like to have something where they can monetize their database or their congregation, and not necessarily always have their hand out saying, "Hey, come pay us $20 to eat a pancake" or something. Well, now you have that same partner program for the church, the school, the nonprofit organization, and their price is $0. Dubli gives them that deal for free. Do you think you could sell that, right? Now, when you do, go ahead and offer that. And there's some people that have just based their whole businesses on these partner programs. You're in for 10% of all of that database's commissionable revenue. What is commissionable revenue? It's the cash back that the members are getting. So let's say somebody goes to, excuse me, let's say somebody goes to bestbuy.com. Best Buy seems to keep coming up. Okay, fine. So they go to bestbuy.com, they spend a few $100s, they get a TV. Let's say they get the $100 cash back. Well, you as a private member, as a participant who's giving that customer their customer account, you're in for 25% of that, not out of their pocket. In addition to the $100 they're getting cash back, you're also getting $25. If you're a partner doing that, you're getting 30%. And if you're the person who signed up the partner into that deal, you're getting 10% on their database, on their customers who are out shopping anyway, getting cash back. You see this? Now, why does this whole thing work? It works because we're not taking up, or the customer isn't taking up space in the retail location with the light bulbs and the employees and all the stuff, right? All the overhead, right? A company like Best Buy or Macy's or Walmart or whoever can certainly say, well, yeah, here you go. Here's a few percent. And when, as you saw, the numbers are not even just a few. Some of these merchants are 19, 20% cash back for a VIP member. Fine, fine. Just don't walk into our store and take up all this overhead on us, right? Go ahead and save us some money on the web, and we'll be happy to give you cash back on that. So that's why this whole thing works. Now we get into why are we growing like mad, and why is this company just throwing money at us? Okay, Christian, I know that we're not selling this based on comp plans and income claims, but Sherry already mentioned that you've got what's called a vice president rank in 27 days or something like this. A month ago you didn't know what this is. Now you're one away from maxing out this comp plan in 1 month, in less than 1 month. Could you just share, and again, income disclaimers, we don't know what's typical here. Maybe this is typical, maybe it's not. We're all learning together. Personal income, if you don't mind, Christian, in the last 27 days?
Yeah.
Approximately?
I just looked while we were talking here, and I just crossed $11,000 for September so far. And today's
so 11 for September. Do you know a cumulative with whatever part of August you were in?
It's, let's see, it's a little over 80 grand so far.
Okay, so 80 grand first month. Okay, what's that about? How does that happen? Okay, well, these guys I showed you before, who are running this whole thing, right? These leaders, this management team. What's this really all about? Okay, why are they so interested in making us so happy with their Dubli network thing? They're looking for customers. Why would they be looking for customers? Well, I'm not a financial advisor. Okay, I don't have any experience in advising people on things like investing or stocks or anything like that. So let me just put that out there right now. But if one was to look at what motivates people like this, company evaluation. This is current. This is today. If we take a look at, let me erase this. If we take a look at when this project started, it started right here. This stock has been less than desirable. Less than desirable. It's up 600% since this project started. So I don't know. That might be a motivator. And I don't know, but it might go up some more. Again, I'm not a financial advisor, but I think we got a hit. And I think we could see why they're looking to throw money at us, because this is a much bigger play than let's go make money in some online business deal or something. This is a multi-billion-dollar play at the company level, and you're welcome to participate to whatever degree you'd like. Now I'm going to show you just one of the perks that, let me turn the screen share off. I'm going to show you just one of the perks that they're offering to us as people who are leading this charge and taking the largest consumer market in the world. I'm looking at my mic. I should be looking at you. Why are they so interested in making everybody happy who's in on this deal? Let me show you this here for a second. Grab a video here. This is just a little quick sizzle video. This is something they're doing for us in the next 2.5 years, starting now, by the way. This is a right now thing. Christian's already well on the way. Myself too. I'm already well on the way. I'm just one rank below Christian in 2 weeks. This is like, let's look at this. This is like too easy. Too easy. Watch this. Okay.
Dubli Network, the largest e-commerce direct selling company in the world, is pleased to invite you to one of the world's most desired treasures, Grand Cayman. Welcome to an alluring and exclusive destination, rich in natural wonders and magnificent beaches. Up to 60 feet above sea level, situated in the unspoiled waters of the Caribbean, Grand Cayman is a true tropical paradise, known for its brilliant coral reefs, underwater seawalls, and numerous shipwrecks. Grand Cayman is the ideal spot for fishing, snorkeling, and deep sea diving, as well as more adventurous sports like jet skiing and kite surfing. The lush surroundings and spectacular sea views attract high-profile celebrities and millionaires from around the world. With no taxes, Grand Cayman is truly a heavenly retreat from the bustling world, which will seem far away. The captivating attractions of this secluded island kingdom are crowned by the gated community, Dubli Golf Resort, an elite residential oasis created exclusively for the vice presidents and senior vice presidents of Dubli Network. Located at the north side of the island, in an area known as Millionaire's Row, just a short walk from the famous Rums Point. These luxurious condos and villas are offering first-class facilities and many homes with fairway views to our private golf course. With private beach access, white powder, soft sand, and turquoise water is only footsteps away. Dubli Golf and Beach Resort represents the most privileged lifestyle possible on one of the world's most desired destinations. As a valued member of the prestigious Dubli Network, you can enjoy the unique and picturesque delights of Grand Cayman from the comforts of your private gated Dubli Golf and Beach Resort getaway. Join today and learn how you can get your luxurious getaway.
All right. So how do you get that? How do you get that deal? Here's what they're doing. You get to senior vice president in 2.5 years. I think Christian will be there next month. You know, I'm 1 month behind you, bro. But here's what happens, right? You get to senior vice president. You put this thing together. You help them get the market, get the company value where it needs to be, right? Here's a house paid for, not a timeshare. Here's a house paid for on Grand Cayman Island, which, as you just saw, is a tax-free jurisdiction, which I think might be desirable to some people, and they're just going to go ahead and give you that. They've got 500 of them they're going to build. That's it. Start. Go. Right? Now's the time. So it's a little bit more enticing, I think, than a BMW lease program or something. Anyway, let me pass it over, and Christian, if you would, let's get focused on behind the scenes what's happening. Like, now we know what Dubli is. That's really cool. But for people who are getting started as team leaders with us, like what we've all done, Matt Trainer, who many people may not know who Matt is yet, he's probably the foremost SEO expert on planet Earth. SEO means search engine optimization. That means when you go to Google and you type, go find me a fishing pole or something, him and his staff are people who know how to manipulate what you're going to see. Okay, that's search engine optimization. He's been called the secret weapon by people like Frank Kern. If you're an online marketer, right, you certainly know who Frank Kern is. Matt Trainer is one of the behind-the-scenes guys for guys like Frank Kern and John Asseroff, the author, and a variety of people that are more notable, right? They get more press. Matt, as Christian mentioned, delegated or put aside or canceled over $40 million worth of SEO contracts just to focus on this. So, Christian, if you would show people what's in store for them as team leaders here with WooCar. At this point, I think Dubli is very fortunate to have made this connection over the past month with what is now being known as WooCar. By the way, WooCar, everybody, means wake up, kick ass, repeat. It's an acronym. So, Christian, take it away.
All right. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, Matt's involvement here really got my attention. Like I was saying earlier in the Hangout, I want to add a little bit of context because I think I'm in a unique position to understand the gravity of what's developing behind the scenes right now. And I want to impart that on you. I want to, in the next 5-7 minutes, have you start to understand how big this is about to get. Because what we've done in the last few weeks is nothing. It's nothing compared to what's about to happen, starting later this month. So I met Matt because I've been on this kind of this parallel track, not even knowing really who Matt was. I've been working in affiliate marketing and multi-level marketing the last couple of years, and I've recruited a lot of people. I'll tell you why this is relevant in a second. So I've done a lot of real basic video SEO work in the last 10, 12 months. That has made me look like a rock star and a top earner. It has made me a top earner, and it has made me look like a rock star wherever I go. That's relevant because what Matt does and what we, even if you're a guest here right now, you haven't touched this, you're not involved at all, what I'm talking about is available to you right now. Matt is leveraging what he does, and we collectively as a team are leveraging what he is so amazing at for the team's benefit. This isn't a get something for nothing kind of a team or a setup. This is very much a come and contribute and be a part of the team and help us get this machine up and running and help us make it go once it is up and running. You come play your part, come play your role, and you will be rewarded. And here's my best guesstimate, just to give you an idea. What do I mean by saying you will be rewarded? What does that mean? In my own little corner of the world here, I have felt pretty awesome about my results. Here's what's crazy. What I accomplished between March 1st and the end of July this year, so a 5-month period, and I'm a diligent, anybody that knows me to tell you, I'm a real diligent, focused, strategic kind of guy. I get in and I get work done, and I do good quality work. Well, what I accomplished in 5 months, Matt Trainer can do in less than 2 hours. Less than 2 hours. So think about this. The results that I've been able to achieve, Matt Trainer can sneeze and outproduce me. So imagine being a part of a core group here that's coming together right now, where we're working together. We're not competing. We're working together in an organized fashion to leverage Matt's knowledge and leverage what he's so amazing at to work for us. The kind of results I'm expecting and the kind of results Matt Trainer is expecting to see are hard to even comprehend. I could say stuff like, it's going to make each of us look like rock stars, like rock star recruiters and rock star customer gatherers. And I got to make sure the caveat is really clear. This is not a get something for nothing. The reason we're going to be able to scale this is because it's a direct drive kind of a thing. You've got to get on the bike and pedal hard. You got to work. Nobody's giving you a free ride here, and I hope that's not what you're here looking for, because that's not at all what this is. This is an opportunity to come get your hands dirty, learn a few things, be a part of a really kick-ass team, just have a lot of fun, and get a house in Grand Cayman, make great money, help Dubli become a household name. That's what's going on here. That's what's starting right now. How's that, John?
I think that's really good. So how this whole thing is going to be set up, right now there's about 100 programmers working behind the scenes. Excuse me, I'm not one of them, okay? I'm not one of them. But these guys know tech. We're putting together a training portal just for Team Wukar, just for us, okay? Your team leader here, you're going to have access to Matt Trainer's training. It's kind of weird saying Trainer's training, but that's his last name, and that's what he's going to be providing on exactly how to do what he does, okay, which makes him currently over $100,000 a week just doing SEO stuff, not even involved with Dubli, right? So this is all a new endeavor, right, for Matt. But he's going to show you what he does, because what do we need? We need talent, we need workers, we need people that know You know, maybe you know how to do videos, maybe you know how to do some of this SEO stuff. If not, we'll teach you. Maybe you run webinars like this. We need lots of talent. And Matt himself said, I can go hire 1,000 people right now, outsourcers, employees, etc., and we still wouldn't have enough, right? That's how big this is, because what we're going to be targeting is long tail keywords. And if you don't know what that is, it's really the cutting edge of Google. When people go, they talk into their Siri on their phone, and hey, find me the best deal on, what did I say before, the Ritz-Carlton in Phoenix, Arizona, right? What are the results that Siri or Google is going to give you, right? Well, it's the results that rank. Here's a guy who knows stuff that I've never seen in my life, how to manipulate Google and search engine results like that, like in a matter of hours, dramatically manipulate them. So I don't know that I can overstate it. Right now, if you don't know much about how that works, all that you know, search engine stuff, it might sound like we're talking Greek, but I'm just telling you, this is mega horsepower. How you participate is you go ahead and say, oh, I'd like to do maybe some of that video stuff, or I'd like to do a webinar with John, or I'd like to work with Christian. He's another project manager here, or Sherry, right? And so you go ahead and you sign yourself up for tasks, and you get credit in the rotator. Estimate at this point is 10,000 customers a day, not clicks, not leads, 10,000 customers a day. Where are we going to put those customers? Well, we're going to put them in with the business builders who are working with us to grow this WooCar movement. And on that note, let me bring out Sherry again, because she knows about movements. Here's a woman who's made millions of dollars in traditional MLM. I haven't made millions of dollars in traditional MLM. Okay, personally, I'm blown away by people who can do that. Okay, I've a long time direct sales guy. Okay, but when it comes to like traditional MLM, it's never been my bag. Here's somebody who knows that side of all this and building that community and creating that concrete group. Who I'm just amazed by. And look, Sherry, you could go anywhere and make money, right? You're hanging your hat here. There's a reason. And it's not because you're a techie, because it took you 10, 15 minutes just to figure out how to join a damn Google Hangout. So what are you seeing here? Why are you here with us? And now you've got to unmute your microphone.
I am working on it. I'm working on it. This is so fun. You know, momentum is something that when you get momentum, there's nothing like it. You know, it's the building of momentum that is so tough. And with this group, like I said, I've never seen momentum like this, where people are just getting connected so quickly. And you know, every time I turn around, there's a Dubli cashback ad on all these different social medias. And you know, you can use the Dubli ads, or you know, people in this organization are creating their own. They're just doing phenomenal. So the momentum is golden. Like when you get that, it's that sweet spot, and that's what's happening with this group. And I can't stress enough about not waiting to get signed up, because this is and thank you, John, for showing the stock what's happened since when you say this project, we're talking about this group. What has happened in the stock since this group started, you know, not even a month ago. It's just starting to rise, and just wait until after, you know, this next month because of Dubai. I love momentum because it is just, it's so fun, because people don't spend time with people that, you know, are negative. Bottom line is it's like when you've got momentum, if somebody says no, you're just like, next. You're on to the next person. You don't spend any time trying to convince them. This doesn't take time to convince a person. And just like you shared, I mean, that TLA position is a great place to get started. That's how I got started, and I recommend it to everybody.
Okay, awesome. Thank you, Sherry. So here's, I guess, the wrap up. We've been talking for an hour. And check this out, everybody. If we had like glamorous videos to show you, we'd be showing you that. The point is we don't, okay? Right now we've got a big mess, and we're making the machinery. So you're seeing this really early. So if you're looking for entertainment, I apologize. I haven't even shaved, right? We're all working around the clock here. I mean, literally. 4 hours, 5 hours of sleep, a meal here and there. I mean, it is that kind of crazy. I've had, let me just look at my inbox. 1, 2, 3, 4 sales notifications while we've been talking. 4 sales notifications while we've been talking, and I wasn't on the phone signing people up or anything. All right, this is duplication. This is the holy grail. So if you've been around network marketing saying, well, why doesn't everybody duplicate, we finally got it. We finally got it. So for me, that's like, oh, you know, angels singing and all this. So here's the I guess the bottom line. With Dubli, you're going to make money on cashback, commissionable revenue from your customers. Your customers don't know who you are. They don't give a damn who you are. You're not going to have their name, their email, their phone number, nothing. There's an iron wall between Dubli Network and Dubli. Okay, Dubli is the customers. Over here, we're going to be acquiring customers through all this machinery. And you can go acquire your own too. Go ahead and post an ad or something and get people in your customer database. Fine. Okay, that's the first way we're going to make money. Second way we're going to make money is in Dubli Network. We're building these organizations now. We're putting the core group together now. This is WooCar, right? This is the group. And like Christian said right at the beginning, we're looking to max this out. We're looking to saturate the damn market with this. Let's put a couple million customers in, then our job is done. So this is an 18-month to 2-year play, right? In the meantime, we get these nice, robust organizations. Here's a house in the Caymans. Hey, you've made a few $1,000,000. Thanks for helping out. Wonderful. Third way we're going to make money, and again, I'm not a financial advisor, but I think it might be a good idea to bet on ourselves. You can make your own decision on that. I know I'm betting on me with this. So there's a lot of opportunity here for the right people. And I can tell you in my experience of years and years and years, and I've learned this the hard way, at least as important as what business you do is who you do it with. And when you hook up with people that know marketing, that know SEO, that know MLM like Sherry does, okay, that know presentations, webinars, sales, philosophy, right? I mean, I'm an author, right? So you get in league with these kinds of people, you become unstoppable. What's the biggest problem in traditional network marketing? It's the word, marketing, right? Ask most network marketers what marketing is. They couldn't define the word, okay? Dubli, fortunately for Dubli, just hooked up with a bunch of marketers, and I mean savage marketers. So behind all this, you're going to learn marketing, and that's something that you're going to be able to use for the rest of your life, okay? Let's say this Dubli project is done. Now what do you want to do? You want to write books? You want to get on a bestseller list? What do you want to do? Once you know marketing, the world is yours, and you're going to have the best mentors in the world on this from many different angles, tech, non-tech, etc. That's what's on the table for you. Team Leader Accelerator. Yes, go ahead.
I want to say, because that is a huge point that you just made there, and it's so true. I got involved, guys. Here's part of my story that I didn't get into. A little less than 2 years ago, I started working with this guy, John Lavinia, and a good friend of his, longtime friend of his, and now friend of mine, Tony Rush. I started to learn internet marketing, and in the past just less than 2 years, everything has completely changed. I was telling one of my younger brothers in the last few days, you learn this stuff, and it's just what John just said. This is not just the pitch to close you. I hope you can hear this, because this will permanently change everything for you. It has the power to permanently change everything for you if you just take this and run with us. So thank you, John, for all the stuff I've learned and keep learning from you guys.
Oh, well, thank you. And I'm just learning too. I spent a day in the room with Matt Trainer, showing me some of the stuff that he's done and that he's able to do, and it was like a whole new language for me, right? So as much as people might think of me as some badass marketer, when it comes to the tech, I'm a flea, man. So I'm a student here, right? Sign me up. So look, we've got those the different levels that you can participate with. You can do whatever you want, right? We're not attached to it, and Dubli's not attached to it. They're going to take the market with you or without you. What we've all done is Team Leader Accelerator, 2475 or whatever it is, and and then there's the smaller package if you wanted to do that, 600 or 594 or whatever that is. So you will have full access to our group as a team leader, and if you wanted to do it in 2 steps, you can do that too. There's no penalty for 2-stepping it if you wanted to start with the lower level and then go up from there. So do whatever you like. And I will say this, just in closing. There are people right now in Europe. One guy in particular that was mentioned, who ran a pub. He ran a bar, and he signed up with Dubli Network, but never did anything with the business building side of it, network marketing or anything like that. He just liked being able to offer people these cashback opportunities, right? So he was distributing flyers or handbills in his local pubs or something. Okay, his friends started saying, yeah, you can get cash back. Next thing you know, it's generation after generation of customers referring customers, watch where this is going, all that commissionable revenue compressed to him because he's in the network. All these customers weren't. They're just getting their $20 kickback. The guy's making over $1 million a year. He's never signed up one person into the BizOp deal. You get it? This is going viral in other countries. You're hearing about it first. If you're in the United States, even if you're not in the United States, watching this right now, you're connected with the U.S. team, the WooCar team. Strap on your seatbelt, Dorothy. That's all I can tell you. Here we go. So any closing comments, Sherry? Christian, we done?
Join the team. That's what I want to say.
Yeah, don't wait. Can you think of a better idea? I can't think of a better idea. Join us. Let's go. It's going to be a lot of fun. A lot of money to be made, guys. Join the team.
Thanks for being here, everybody. We'll see you on the inside.
Yep. Thanks, guys.